Okay, back again, and for the second part of today's lesson, on Wednesday we talked about graphing a linear equation given a point and the slope, the point not being the y-intercept. So what we basically had, for example, was 5 comma negative 2. We're given a point on the coordinate plane, and we're given a slope m equal to, let's say, 1/2. Okay, so we're given this point and we're given the slope, and what we want to do is we want to graph its line. So we'll create our coordinate plane with the x and y axis clearly labeled. And then we'll get the point 5 comma negative 2 plotted on our coordinate plane. So 5 at negative 2 we'll just say is right about there. I'm not using graph paper, so I'm just going to arbitrarily pick a point in the fourth quadrant, and I'm going to label that as 5 negative 2. And then what I'll do is I'll work my way to the next point using the slope. The rise in this case is 1 and the run is 2. So if the rise is 1, we're about halfway up, and the run is 2, we're about over here, pretty close. Or we can go down 1 and over. Then we can graph our line. Now if we went down 1, we're already at negative 2, so now we're at negative 3, and we go over 2, we're at 3. So this is going to be 3 comma negative 3. Okay. So in other words, I took this point 5 comma negative 2, and I used the slope of 1/2 to find the next point. So instead of going up, I did go up, but instead of going up this time I went down 1. So I'm now at negative 3 on the y, and I went over 2 from 5, and that puts me at 3. And that's what we talked about today, is graphing with a point other than the y-intercept.